Hey guys, thank you for coming back to my channel. So it's been a while since I posted about my MBA journey, and it has quite literally been a journey. So the last post that I made was regarding, sorry, I wrote some notes here. Oh, passing Managing Human Capital C202, which that class, the exam wasn't that bad, but where I was deceived is thinking that all these people who talked about passing these courses in 6 months and locking in and thinking, okay, I passed the first 6 classes. Granted, yes, I was locked in, but I'm okay. I can, slack a little bit. No, ma'am. That was my downfall. So the class after that I took, which is the course that everyone talks about. Everyone gets caught with this course. When I looked at the Reddits, the YouTube videos, the TikTok posts, any social media outlet, everybody talked about this course and how daunting it is. And I fell a victim. I fell a victim to it. Actually, I'm still a victim to it because I still have not passed this test, and I will talk about that further on. But it's C214 Financial Management. It's the accounting courses. And of course, all the people who are in finance, if you're in finance, you've dealt with the ledger, you've dealt with some form of accounting. So you're like, okay, I got this. Like, I can count. This is my thing. Like, I'm a finance girly through and through. I've been in finance going on 12 years now. So I'm like, okay, I got this. Reading the material in the book, I'm like, I got this. I did good on the pre-assessment, on the course questions throughout the textbook. I was like, I got this. I got this. First time around, no. Failed it. Heartbroken, like devastated. I believe I cried because I didn't pass it, because I was just on such a high of passing classes and going through them so quickly. But woo, that one definitely humbled me. With that being said, just so happened the second time around that I took the test, I failed it as well. And the interesting thing is the professor at the time, Dr. V, he was very helpful, very resourceful. He ended up giving me other test questions in between each time that I failed the test, because so far I failed the test twice. But he gave me unique questions in different scenarios to apply to it. And it's just like my brain just wasn't catching it. Fortunate enough for me, when I took the second exam that I didn't pass, it was right at the time where the semester was ending. So what happened, unfortunately, is they just marked it as incomplete, but it rolled over into my new term where I was able to start my next set of classes, which included financial management. And the classes I have now, I only have about 5 courses. Well, I should say 4 courses, because I just found out I passed one of my exams. I just took that exam about 3 or 4 hours ago this morning, but I seen that I passed it. So now I have 4 remaining courses through my MBA program overall, and one of them is C214 Financial Management. If you're one of those people, I'm very different when I fail something. I know I have to go back to it. I know it's going to be a thing that I have to supersede and accomplish in order for me to get this MBA. But right now, I just mentally don't have the brainwidth for it. So fortunate enough that I'm in my new term, that I can actually focus on these other courses that I haven't even read the information or even attack their tests, to pass those and get those out of the way, and then I can go back to it. I also noticed as well as WGU is doing something, and I feel like it may coincide with not just my situation, but hearing a lot of people who did not pass C214, and they have a lot of people who aren't able to pass it or having to take it multiple times before they pass, because I haven't spoken with anyone that took that test once and passed it on the first try. So if you're one of those lucky people, unfortunate people, God bless you. And my advice, go take your CFA, because you're one of the very few, okay? You're that lucky, or you need to go buy a lottery ticket, because that test was just so fucking hard. So in addition to that, they are restructuring C214 as of, I believe, the end of this semester, or after the holidays is over. So I kind of want to wait and see what the new structure is going to be, what the new requirements are going to be, because I don't want to go into it thinking it's the same way that it was and things are changing. And in addition to that, I know I had mentioned in a prior video as well, when I first started the program, that I applied for an abundance of scholarships through WGU, and I did not get one scholarship. So I was a little devastated about that when I first started. But in my second term, I actually went back and was like, you know what? Let me just try my luck. Let me just test it out and test the waters and see how it is. So I ended up redoing applications, resubmitting applications. And I actually did get one scholarship to apply to my tuition, which was great. So I know there was another, I don't remember if I seen it on YouTube or TikTok, but there was another young lady who's documenting her process as well. And she talked about, and I believe she's graduated before me, but she talked about how she didn't get scholarships her first time around when she applied as a first WGU student, but she has noticed that people who either in their second term or people who are repeating at WGU, meaning they got their bachelor's and they're coming back for their master's, or they might have already did one master's and they're coming back for another program, they have got some type of financial assistance. So just keeping that in the back of my mind, I decided to reapply, and I ended up getting a $1,000 scholarship. And everybody knows, especially in this economy, that goes a very, very long way. So I'm happy for that. Where I stand. So I know when I first started these videos, I was so excited. I was like, yes, at the pace I'm going to finish December 2024. And what is it? December 2024. And I have not finished. And that's okay. That is absolutely fine. I mean, most normal MBA programs are at least 2 years. So I am a little defeated, but at the same time, I was like, you know what? You got to keep going. You got to push the rock up the hill. You know, I'm not going to keep doing it consistently, but we're going to keep it moving. And then also too, I had a lot going on in my personal life, which I feel like affected me during the time when I was doing my testing, because the things that happened in my personal life, my uncle passed away from cancer, who is my mother's only brother, and then her sister passed away literally 4 months after her. So my mom is the only youngest sibling, and my mom is an elderly person. So my mom is 65 plus. So her losing her younger siblings and being the only living child, my grandmother, that was a lot for my siblings and I, just to take on and help the family and get those arrangements and things set up. Like, it was a lot, and I was still trying to focus on C214. So I should have took a pause. I should have took a break, because my program mentor, Amanda, she's amazing. Love her. She's been pushing me nonstop throughout the entire thing. When I first let her know about the situation, she actually asked me, did I want to send a letter to the university or notify the university of my situation and let them know, hey, I need to take a break, so that I didn't get a penalty in regards to not finishing the class. Me being stubborn and thinking like, okay, I can do it. I'm fine. You know, I feel like I'm mentally in the right headspace. And I also feel like I was just using that as a way to mask my mourning. I said no. And I continued to go through with it. And when I didn't pass the class and I was devastated, I really had to have a heart-to-heart with myself and say, you know what? I'm not in the best space mentally. Let me just sit back. So I took about, I believe it was from around June to September. So I took about 4 months off from school, which I'm pretty sure if I would have stayed in school through June through September and completed the work all the way through, I probably would have been doing a congratulatory dance and being excited I finished in December 2024. And the final thing that I just want to touch base on is I want to thank everyone for watching my video, for those who reached out to me and asked questions, because you're enrolling into this program. I'm extremely grateful and honored that you even chose to reach out to me and ask me about this. I hope that the advice that I give you is helpful in all shapes or forms. And if you have any other questions, like always, feel free to like, subscribe, and comment below, or you can find me on my social media handles. A few of you have, and I appreciate that. But yeah, just let me know, and let me know how it's helping you and how it's coming along, because if I can pass along any information through this journey that I've already started and you're just getting into, I would love to help you. Like, I would love to be able to help you pass C214 on the first try and not have to go through what I went through or I'm currently going through. All right, bye.